Hello, everyone. Welcome to Movie Reviews for Life. Um, Sorry I haven't been reviewing the last couple of days. I've actually started a new page called Movie Soundtracks One. Where I'm basically putting songs that are on soundtracks. Most of it, I'm trying to make it rare songs because I have a lot of rare soundtrack songs. All right, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to review one of my favorite 80s music type films, from the 80s called Eddie and the Cruisers. It was released in 1983. All right, and it stars Michael Pare as Eddie Wilson, a rock guitarist from the 60s who mysteriously disappeared. It's alleged that he died when his car went off the bridge, but nobody found his body. So there's speculation as to whether he's still alive or not. This particular film is told through the eyes and the memories of Tom Berenger's character, Frank Ridgeway. Tom Berenger, you may remember from The Substitute, the first film. And he was called the Wordman, the one who would kind of write the music, and he played the keyboard. Excuse me, the keyboard, and he was kind of like the outcast of the group, and he, earned the respect of Eddie Wilson. We also got a performance by Joe Pantoliano. I think that Leono. I can't pronounce that last name, but he plays Doc. And he's most remembered, for this role. But he was also in Daredevil as the like the Lois Lane type character that finds out Daredevil's identity and stuff. We also get Matthew Laurence as Sal Amato, the best friend of Eddie Wilson. Helen Schneider as Joann, Carlino. David Wilson as Kenny Hopkins. Michael Antunes, nicknamed Tunes, played Wendall Newton. He's a real part of the John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown band. He's actually the saxophonist, so that's kind of cool to see him in this film. Ellen Barkin plays Maggie Foley, the one who is actually doing the story on Eddie Wilson and what happened and everything. And she goes to Frank Ridgeway to find out the secrets of the band or whatever. I mean, obviously there's a few other characters in the film, but those are like the main important characters. The film was directed by Martin Davidson. All right, and it's actually based off of a novel by P.F. Kluge, or P.F. Kluge. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But this is an awesome film. I mean, you got music by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. All right, who is John Cafferty is best known for this film as well as its sequel and a bunch of other soundtrack albums. And Michael Pare does an awesome job lip syncing the sound. Like you can't really tell it's not him. You actually pretty much think that it is him. But I love this film immensely. This is one of my favorite rock films. There's not too many others I can really name right off the bat. The performances were good. The music was awesome. On the Dark Side's got to be one of my favorite songs on this entire soundtrack. 10 Years is a good kind of soft song. The music obviously was made in the 80s, but it's got John Cafferty managed to get the 60s sound very, very well. 50s and 60s sound very well. And then of course updated 80s sound. Give it a little modern day twist to it. Michael Pare was actually, I believe he made this film during the hiatus for The Greatest American Hero. He played the tough guy student in that TV show, and during the hiatus, he did this film. And then after the series was canceled, he went on to do the sequel. I definitely recommend this film. It's just like I said, it's an awesome film. Each character does an awesome job. And definitely buy the soundtrack. The soundtrack is widely available, unlike the sequel. The sequel's soundtrack is actually kind of rare to get. And it just features a lot of great music. So yeah, definitely go see it. I'm going to give this film about a 4 out of 5 because it is one of my favorite films, And stay tuned because I will be doing my review on Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives. The DVD, I don't have the DVD, but I do know that the DVD, I believe, only has a theatrical trailer on it. There's no special features, no music videos, no interviews, no documentaries, and as far as I know, there's no plans on making one, which is really sad. They really should. I'm not sure who owns the rights to the films now, but Embassy Pictures distributed the film originally, so hopefully they'll make one. If they do, then I'm definitely going to get it. I have it only on tape, and that's why, because I'm waiting for a special edition. But anyways, 4 out of 5, take a look, and I will return.